Bronny James just had his best game yet. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 60% from the field. Against the Clippers, he actually looked like a pro. He ran the Lakers Summer League offense like a vet, smooth in the pick and roll, confident with the ball in his hands, but there's a problem. And if he doesn't fix it fast, he could be out the league before people even realize it. Let me explain. First of all, we gotta give Bronny credit. His growth as an all-ball guard is legit. You can see the difference between now and his first G League game. Last season, he had 5 games with 20 plus points, 2 where he dropped 30. And now in Vegas, he's running the offense like it's his team. He's better in transition, more confident in isolation, and he's making reads off screens like a seasoned guard. You could almost feel the comfort level. Even in this one play against Cooper Flag, Bronny snakes around the screen, waits for Flag to recover, then hits a step back jumper. That's not just skill, that's poise. And I'd argue that he's actually taking the biggest leap as a passer. There's a play where he comes off a spam pick and roll, gets trapped in a double team, but keeps his dribble alive long enough to drag both defenders across the court, freeing up Connect for a clean catch. But here's the real question. What's his role in the NBA? Because right now, Bronny's thriving as a lead guard, but on the Lakers, that role doesn't really exist. You already have Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Bronny's not jumping any of them in the rotation. So what is he really trying to be? If he doesn't adjust, I think he's in trouble. There's one player that had to figure this out early, and that's Alex Caruso. He was undrafted in 2016, and he said, "I'm not here to run the offense, I'm here to guard like hell and knock down open shots." And now, he's an NBA champion and the ultimate role player. There's a lot of guys in the Summer League that treat their spot like they want to be the next superstar, but the truth is, most teams aren't looking for stars. They're honestly looking for glue guys. That includes hustlers, spacers, and defenders. So the question is if Bronny could actually do that. The Lakers right now, they really need a 3-and-D role player, and Bronny's not that, at least not yet. And we could see this in the Summer League. He's shooting 30% from 3. And in the G League last year, he only shot 34% from the 3-point line. And that's honestly not going to cut it. On defense, it's also a mixed bag. He has the tools, he's strong, he has the wingspan, but his focus is pretty inconsistent. And his intensity on the court, it really fluctuates. There's times where he's way too relaxed on the perimeter, giving shooters too much space, getting caught on screens. And off the ball, he's been even worse. He usually just stands around watching, losing track of his man. These are definitely things that the coaching staff does not like. You know, bad spacing, low effort, no urgency, and Bronny's got some bad habits. In transition, you're supposed to sprint to the corner, stretch the floor, create space, but Bronny's just jogging. And in most plays, that just allows the defense to recover. And if you're fighting for a roster spot, those are just things you can't do. Let's change the topic for a second. Darius Bazley is playing out there like his life depends on it, because it really does. 27 points and a double-double against the Spurs, 5 blocks and 2 steals against the Pelicans. He's honestly been flying around the court every single game. The guy's tall as hell, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, and his defense is just ridiculous. And guess what? The Lakers can't even sign him. And that's because he has 5 years of NBA experience. So he can't get that 2-way contract. And the Lakers are only $1 million below the hard cap, and they just literally can't afford him. But Bronny has a 4-year guaranteed deal. This is where the critics come in. They're like, if Bronny wasn't LeBron's son, he would have not been given this opportunity. And he'd probably be fighting for a G League spot. And the thing that doesn't help is that next season may be LeBron's last season. This guy's definitely not a scrub though. He's got talent, he's got IQ, and more importantly, he's self-aware. And he himself said that he can't lose that defensive drive, and there's going to be a lot of guys scoring 15 and 20 a night, and he's probably not going to be one of them, but he's a defensive menace, and that's basically proof that he gets it. But saying it and doing it are two completely different things. If he doesn't really embrace that dirty work, if he doesn't sprint, defend, and rotate, create space and hustle, yeah, this guy may just end up in the G League again. But here's the bottom line. Bronny has 1 season, maybe 2, to prove where he belongs. And not as LeBron's son, but actually a winning basketball player. And if he does, he could get a 10-year NBA career out of this. And if he doesn't, he'll just be another talented name that just couldn't adjust to the NBA game. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you subscribe. This is actually my first YouTube video. I hope y'all enjoy. And if you can, just leave some feedback in the comment section. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.